Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Average Joe here, playing more ZanZarah, and today you should all gather round because I have a rather fascinating story to tell. I mean, I say it's a fascinating story, it's actually a rather pointless story that goes absolutely nowhere, but you know, what the hell. I'm gonna try to impart my my little narrative as I play, and try not to interrupt myself too many times, although I can't promise anything. I do tend to get easily distracted by things like this area here. Area, of course, being a very odd name for a sentient creature, if you ask me. Area is, in my personal experience, generally a pronoun, I guess? Used to refer to a place rather than a person, but whatever. I've already got massively sidetracked. Story time, yes. So, some of you may know, not many, because, you know, if you stumbled across this video, chances are it'll be the first time you've seen anything I've done. But some of you may know, possibly, that I am a university student. And Tuesdays, which is today, for those particularly astute people out there, you may have looked at the upload date and gone, you know what, Tuesday is the day that he recorded this. Well, yes, well done. Have yourself a cookie. Ask Mummy to get you a cookie for being such a bright little boy. Or girl. I admit, there are some girls on the internet now. Not many, one or two. What was I saying? I've gone and done it again. I wasn't even distracted by anything on the screen, I was just distracted by myself. Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday is what it is, and on Tuesdays I have lectures all day, basically. So I tend to leave one lecture early, around midday, about 15 minutes early I usually leave, to go and get myself a Subway sandwich, because I'm quite partial to a Subway sandwich. Of all the fast food out there, I think it's the most delicious going, and it's not too overpriced, and it's nice and has salad and stuff, which is more than you can say for McDonald's. So yeah, I leave my lectures early, I go for a Subway sandwich, and sometimes there isn't even a queue around the block and I manage to get to my next lecture in time, but it doesn't happen often. So the Subway near my university, this is going to sound really racist, but is predominantly run by Muslim girls, you know? And they're great. They're great. I love the Muslim girls. They're conscientious, they're hardworking, they're nice, you know? I always have a little chat with them because I'm in there all the fucking time and they know me there. You know what, the headscarves? Good for personal hygiene. Keeps the hair and the scalp flakes out of the food. You know, it's good. It's a great idea. So you know, A+ to the Muslims. Good job. But that's who run the Subway franchise, I guess, that I attend most often. But today there was a new girl, and she was not a Muslim. She was a Brit. And for those of you who don't know much about us Brits as a people, we're not particularly good-looking people, you know. The whole American stereotype of us all having bad teeth and everything, it's more or less true, you know. This girl, you know, she was not only ugly and a little bit limp of hair, shall we say, she was also very short and very overweight. So essentially she looked like a sort of beanbag golem, you know. It was not a pretty sight. I had to avert my eyes, to be honest. Look at the pretty Muslim girls instead, you know. And this is coming from me. This is coming from one of the ugliest son of a bitches on the planet, you know. And I felt in a position to be able to criticise her appearance. So you know, but maybe, you know, that's probably unfair of me. You know, we can't judge a book by its cover or whatever. But you know, she wasn't a pretty girl. But more importantly, she was short, and she was, as I say, rather overweight. So this girl, she's behind the counter, and she's putting my sandwich together, and she asked me if I want any salad. But the thing is, right, she's so short that she's only like her shoulders and head are above the countertop. So when she leans forward to reach for things behind the salad bar, I'm gesturing here with my hands in case you wondered why I stopped playing there. I don't know why I'm gesturing with my hands, I don't use a webcam. What is going on here? What is this? Just an endless stream of fairies coming out of this pillar. No, back to the story, right? Okay. So yeah, when she reaches over to grab something from the front of the salad bar, basically her very large, very saggy, you know, I'd say they were Jordan tits, but they're nowhere near as perky. They were literally dragging in the food. Like, there's no way she couldn't have noticed it. You know, I was watching her serve the guy before me. She leaned over to grab some onions from the front, and her tits went in the gherkins. Like, she stood back up afterwards, and there was literally I'm literally caught in an infinite loop here. There was literally a burping in mid-sentence. Literally a slice of gherkin stuck to her tits. Literally. Just let that sink in, you know. She is working in a fast food shop, you know, a big franchise as well, a big chain, somewhere that is going to be very, very strict about personal hygiene and things, you would think. But they let this horrible, like, mini Shrek dip her tits in the food on a regular basis. Like, she must have been leaving nipple imprints in the tomato slices. It was fucking ridiculous. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know, I've got my sandwich. One of the lovely Muslim ladies has prepared that much for me. But it was... This is really going to be problematic, isn't it? I don't know if I'm ever going to escape this loop. It's alright, I got my coffee. I got that down me. Everything will be okay. But I'm just thinking to myself, you know, I can't have any of the salad items that are towards the front of the counter, because that means I will have to watch her, you know, moisten her top, essentially. As I said, there's no way she couldn't have noticed what was happening. She would have felt the slimy gherkins all over her tits. Maybe she was enjoying it, I don't know. But I'm thinking I can't have anything from the front, because then she'd do that. I can't have anything from the back, because that's what she's been dipping her nipples in all day. You know, I don't want this horrible goblin creature to lactate all over my food. Thank you very much. So, you know, at this point I'm at a loss somewhat similar to the loss I'm experiencing right now with this endless chain of fairies I'm having to fight. And all I can really say is when she asks, you know, in her horrible, I mean, I'm northern, you know, if I went down to London, you'd be able to tell that I was, you know, not from around there. But she was proper northern, you know. She had one of those really nasally, horrible accents. And hey, we've done it. We win. Good for us. But yeah, this girl, she asked me if I want any salad, and all I can say at that point is, well, no, of course I fucking don't. You know, I mean, I didn't say it like that. I said, oh no salad for me, thanks, you know, because again, I'm British. I'm not argumentative. I'm not going to say, no, I don't want any salad because you've been rubbing your areolas in it all morning. You know, I mean, what do you do? What do you do? So, in the end, I just had to make do with a bloody... You know, I had a big beef melt. I like the big beef melt. It's alright, you know. It's not the nicest piece of beef you'll ever have, but it works in a sandwich when it's accompanied with salad. Of course, I couldn't have my salad. So I just had that with some bloody chipotle mayo on it and had to make do. And it was a disappointing sandwich to round off a disappointing trip to Subway. And, on top of everything else, I was fucking late for my lecture. So that was my morning. How have you been? Better than me, I hope. Oh, this guy looks like he means business. Wearing like a hockey mask. He looks like something out of an 80s horror film. Okay, the coffee's done with now. You won't have to hear me slurp anymore. Just have to hear me do bad voice acting instead.
Aha! It's the pesky human girl at last!
Oh, look at him walk. His head flops from side to side like he's got a serious mental condition.
I have been waiting for you for a long time. I was posted in this dreadful place to put an end to your journey once and for all, or to simply reset you to the start of the zone, because there is no game over condition in this game. Please don't think I'm enjoying this. I loathe this dizzying height and the constant bright belch. Let's begin the fight at once. I must get back to the Shadow Realm. I have Kyber to torture.
Don't know what I'm in for here. Okay, Air Fairy. Easy win. I'm assuming this guy, this little fella here, Tinafall or whatever he's called, I assume he's like an Eevee. Because this is the third different mount I've seen him on, and I think they've all been different types. So that's kind of cool. I'm glad they ripped that off from Pokemon, because I always liked Eevee. I liked having the option with your evolutions, you know. Air Fairy, Easy Chaos Fairy, Air Fairy. I think I've got this. Some of them, that guy's level 49. Got 45 in there as well, but I think I can handle this. My two strongest fairies are good against his shit, so I think that gives me an edge. I didn't one-shot it at least. Shit. I've also just realised I'm very nearly out of casts on my fairy who is super effective against all of his shit. Which might be, as they say, problematic. Oh, tough luck, I switched to my good fairy. What you gonna do now, boy? You think your pathetic skeleton cretin is going to keep me down? Well, you've got another thing coming. Do I have a second? No, I apparently don't have a second spell equipped at all. Huh. Well, so much for this being an easy fight. At least I've landed big hits on 3 of its fairies now. I've still got health to cast with, I suppose. I can always fall back on that old chestnut. Here comes the Scalejaw. Let's switch back into Simgot for an easy win there. Okay, I was bewitched, well done. Remind me to switch and... I don't know why I'm asking you to remind me in a video you're watching after the event. And through a medium that has no real way of, you know, immediate interaction. But remind me to switch into my other 2 fairies, which I'm going to do now. So they can get some experience in this field. Oh, you're weak here. This isn't going to go well. So let's bring Mento in to finish this up. But I don't really want to lose Grem completely. It's going to mean having to... Oh, he's weak as well. It would appear that flying fairies are actually quite good against a large portion of my team. Unfortunately, I just have one fairy that steamrolls them, so... Ain't afraid of you. I got this. Maybe. Yeah! Good job, everyone in the team. You all pulled your weight evenly, definitely, and it wasn't just one of my fairies that won it all for won it all for me. Whew. I don't know, between the slurping and the coughing and all the other horrible background noises, I don't think I'm doing too well today. Only a matter of time before the dogs start barking obnoxiously as well, although I have split them up at least, so it's less likely. But one of them in here with me, the other one's in the kitchen, feeling sorry for himself because he was a dick earlier. So it was a good battle.
Finally, I can leave.
Later. I hope to run into him again. He was easy experience. We still have that slight mana potion deficiency going on. And I'm going to give one to Grimrock. And while I'm here, let's give him some other skills, shall we? Let's give everyone some other skills, why not? You can... No, I can't... Can you... Why can't... Okay. Right, what types aren't we covering here? We don't have any Sai going on. Loki, am I not trying to tunnel through the couch? Oh, he's managed not to bark, but instead he's just going to scratch all buggery out of my sofa. Oh, we've got this. We have a metal pin. Maybe try out some metal spells. There's only really metal and Sai we haven't got covered. So yeah, well, I'll give a metal. Someone got metal pin equipped? Oh, it'll be equipped by my metal fairy, won't it? That makes sense. We've got... That's a light spell, right? Kinda forgot light was a type as well. I don't know who's got that equipped. I don't think I have any light fairies anymore. After I traded my only one away. Whatever. You can have small stone. We need a passive air skill. Not sure we have any of those. Nope. We need a passive... What's this he's got here? 40% crit chance. That's not particularly spectacular, is it? What else have we got? We should actually look in the passive section. That might help. 60% more damage on crits. 40% higher chance. I think higher chance of crits is better myself. I'll give him Stone Spear in this slot anyway. There you go. Nothing but stone spells, but fuck it, it'll do. And we need... see, these are all double slotters. Not much use to her right now, are they? Okay, I think everyone else is relatively well set up. Do I not have a more powerful nature spell than Slight Quake? I guess not. Might have to stop by a magic vendor at some point. See if I can find the nature one. If I remember where I saw that guy. She's only got small waves as well. Again, no stronger water spells. This game's hard. A hard game for hard people. I might just be hard enough to be up to the challenge. I'm talking about penises. It's all this shit. Can I have it all? There's nothing going to try and stop me. This seems overly generous. What am I going to be fighting inside this cathedral? Is this like the end of the game? Is this... How have I like completed this? I mean, this does kind of stink of the destination. I did just get the right to go deal with the boss, didn't I? This looks pretty serious.
Cathedral in pure white. This world is amazing.
Okay. Wow, that's dangerous. Do you not think to install safety rails? So there's an accident waiting to happen, especially considering how slick the floor is. Look how smooth that is. No traction. All it takes is a sudden wave of vertigo and you're looking at a dead cathedral goer. Oh, hello. Got here first, did you? What a fucking surprise. Why don't you just do the adventure? You're just in time, Amy. Here's another piece of evidence of the Dwarves Guild. This insidious dwarf broke into my palace and tried to steal from me. But I caught him and trapped him behind this impenetrable magic barrier, and didn't think to deal with the shadow elf who was hanging around outside. Well done. I hope you're proud of yourself, White Druid. White Druid. That's not racist, I don't know what is. I don't see Druid colour. I only see the man beneath the robes. Fucking Gandalf wannabe. Didn't even have the common decency to be grey first. Oh, magic vendor. I was just talking about you. Oh, yeah, okay, I know. Yep, thank you. Yeah, do it. No. Create. Okay. These are light spells. I have much need for light spells, but I do like the sound of Lucky Dip. I love a Lucky Dip, me. What else you got? Let's take that one because it's got an eyeball. I like an eyeball. Is it really just light spells? Is that all you're offering me here? Not even that half the time by the looks of it. Yeah, okay, well fuck you then, dude. I have a wide selection. No you don't. You got like 3 spells. Fucking useless. I could have at least finished this place. I mean, okay, not putting guardrails in is one thing, but just, you know, this is not good. Yeah. That's my take on it. It's my hot take. It's not good. So, you don't look that bothered about being caught in an orb of whatever it is. Oh, a golden carrot. Use the legendary golden carrot with a fairy of your choice in the object menu to increase the experience points so that you only need 1 more point to reach the next level. Okay. That sounds good. I can't be asked to use it because I got bored of navigating the menu halfway through. Hey there, help me! Don't believe a word the druid says. A dwarf would never steal anything. I was only searching for a hint on where I might find my father Quinlan. Is the weird see-through druid a bit sinister? Is that what you're telling me? Lassie. Then I found this valuable old dwarf key. It's the key to the hidden dwarf factory in Monaghan. Use it. It's the only place you can find out what happened to ZanZarah. Don't let the druid's glory blind you. Go to Monaghan, gam. Okay. I mean, the druid's watching this. He's right there, and he just saw me give you the key. Saw you give me the key, in fact. I feel like if he's that evil and doesn't want me taking the key, he's just gonna smite me down with his supreme power and his see-through lower half. No? Whatever. See how this plays out. Oh, let's go talk to him. Let's go talk to my new nemesis. Hello. Quinlan, the dwarf master, be cursed. His traitor supports the shadow elves. We must stop him. Or do you have any doubts as to the dwarf's guilt? Yes. You have conquered the dwarf artifact in my arena yourself. It obviously came from a dwarf master. Okay, see you soon. Your lower half isn't see-through anymore, but the way you rotate constantly is just so off-putting. Also the void up your sleeve. There's no hand in there. That's just a glimpse into the nether realm. Good luck on your travels. Just remember, the dwarves are guilty of our disaster here. This seems like racism to me, and I don't stand for racism. Let's go, boys. Sorry, that was rude. At least one of my fairies is a female. Possibly several. Where am I going? I kind of forgot. Oh, there, apparently. Monaghan, the village of the dwarves. So let's go to the Tower of Dwarves then. Oh, that'll probably be behind Fuckface. That one trainer I never beat. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, gee, have I missed this place. What am I doing? Before I go there, I am 97% certain there was something to use my newfound air bouncing power on, about one screen away from here. So I'm just gonna backtrack a little way. Apologies if this interrupts the overall flow of the ZanZarah experience, but you know what? Fuck you, I don't care. Oh, hello. There's this too. How do I? Why is the fairy bollocks in the items? Fairies aren't items. That's a very cruel way of looking at them. Ooh, it's a purple bag. That means it's got something good. Like a golden carrot. Getting a lot of them today. Right. Oh, here we go. Doesn't this look like hell? Just for the sake of a single Pokeball. Oh, maybe when we get to Monaghan there'll be scary new Pokemon to catch us, so it'll be worth it. Can I jump to that one from here? Do I need to go from this side? No, clearly not. Yeah, it's gotta be that side. I am so going to regret this. I'll be honest, that didn't quite go to plan. Now I've got to do this bollocks again. My golden carrot I'm not even going to fucking use.
Because I need to hoard it in case it's more useful later.
That's my impression of me, by the way. That's how I sound to myself. How am I meant to get that? I mean, it's just a Pokeball. I can buy them. Is it really necessary? It does kind of bug me, though. Can't jump to it. Oh, fuck it. Got better things to do. That wasn't what I was thinking of. I know I said I was looking for air jumpy spots, but... Hello. Really missed you, didn't I? 3 fairy coins. Wow. And 4 fairy coins. Alright, sillier. You're silly, you are. No, not this fairy. Try this one. See if she can handle one of these. Kind of hoping air was good against nature, but I guess it's not. I guess nothing is good against nature. It's just the best type, and I should just have 5 nature fairies. Fuck all. Frost is good against nature, isn't it? That's my only real option here. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just not bad against nature, which is good enough, I suppose. I have one of these? I'm not sure I do, you know. Come here. That's a pathetic amount of experience. Yeah, I'll catch it. Yeah, I don't have another Cilia. I had a Viteria and a Lana. They're all very similar, they're just green chicks in dresses, but... Oh, she's like the Bulbasaur and she's like the Ivysaur, maybe. Kind of annoying how you don't keep Pokédex entries for Pokemon you had but no longer have. Like, I don't have the middle stage Wargot. I only have the first and the last. I have to recapture all the... That's really obnoxious. If you're gonna copy Pokemon, at least do it right, you know? I said that like copying Pokemon's a bad thing. I want more people to copy Pokemon. I want there to be 100 fucking Pokemon clones out there. I mean, in all the years that Pokemon's been like one of the most popular franchises in the world, we've had what? Digimon, I guess? That Yokai Watch thing that I've still not really looked at. And then like a few completely failed knockoffs. I suppose there's like Dragon Warrior Monsters. And there's that Cyrilum, which is in turn a knockoff of Dragon Warrior Monsters. That's quite good, by the way. If anyone's looking for a monster catching game, go check out Cyrilum on Steam. It's pretty rad. But you know, like, normally big franchises, they get knocked off a million times. Look how many WoW clones there are. I swear there's more World of Warcraft clones out there than there are people who play World of Warcraft. I feel like I've been here before, but I clearly haven't been here before, judging by the fact I haven't looted anything outside. It's clearly a place I'm meant to have come a long fucking time ago, but... Oh, I see. I have a type advantage in my air fairy. Something she's good for. Woo! What? Excuse me? I resist him, but he resists me? What is this bullshit? Fuck. Ow. Let's just go win this. I forgot that all of these fucking things have the stupid bastard teleport bastard fucking... Fly. Oh, thank God. Thought I was going to fall then. Thought I was fucked. Thought I was as fucked as those coins. Yay, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to fight any more shitty level 30 bastard Sci-Fairies. I've got better things to do with my time. Actually, considering all the fucking damage I'm doing to my entire team by scrolling through everyone first, but... No, I will not capture the... Oh, okay, maybe I will capture the fairy. My bad. That wasn't meant to have happened. I've already got one, so no. Although considering how this game handles such things, maybe it would be worth capturing a second one so I could evolve one and not evolve... Oh, didn't mean to save. I was desperately looking for my potions there. Hey, how many Pokeballs have I got, by the way? 2 gold and 6 silver. Not enough. There you go, people. Have some health. You're all struggling. You've all had a hard day of whatever it is you do. Hey, I'll make it all better. Now, what's in this cave? Aside from fucking fairies. I could have strived a bit harder to insult the fairies there rather than just calling them fucking fairies, but I'm finding it hard to generate any passion around this this little matchup I'm having now. Oh look, it's another Menka. Like I fought a million of these before. Guess I'll catch it accidentally. I'm not sure if this costs me balls or not. I should check that after this one. Like if I catch it and don't keep it, does that still use the ball? Let's have a look. No, good. I was a bit worried about that. Ooh, crystal party. A resource I still have no use for. But you know, it might be relevant one day. A man can dream. I personally have been dreaming about being relevant for about 6 months now, since I started this fucking channel. One day I'll be PewDiePie, I believe it. Just gotta become Swedish and pretty. How hard can it be? Right. Give me all of your crystals. And show me what's around this corner. Ooh. The Enchanted Forest. As in, the place from the very start of the game. Yeah? Oh. I think I know where I am. I may have seen this from the other side. I think Tyrolin's over there. I can't say for certain. Excuse me? Oh, I didn't have my air fairy out front. It's possible that that's why I failed the last one of these, in retrospect. Probably something I should have thought about. Keep forgetting you need that. Okay. Hey, now we're going somewhere. Fairly confident it's a place I've already been. And this was a massive waste of everyone's time. But nonetheless, here we are.
Hey.
Oh, level 10 Lana. I think it's pretty safe to say I've been here, isn't it? I think it's pretty safe to say I've been here a lot. Because this is the Enchanted Forest. And if you've been watching this series, you should be well aware of the fact that we've covered the Enchanted Forest in pretty minute detail. We've combed it. We've practically... I was going to say we practically mapped the place out, but at the same time I clearly have no idea where anything is in it still, so... I can't be arsed. I was like, I should turn around and go back and finish exploring that cave because there was clearly more crystals and shit in there, but I can't be arsed. It's a lame approach to video game exploration to get so far and then just give up because it's kind of a lame area, but let's just no, in fact we'll keep Loria out front. I'm expecting Mentor to destroy this guy because he was going on about how I need a Psi Fairy to deal with him, which speaks to me of someone who is very weak to Psi Fairies, unless he was just trying to mislead me. Because that's what I'd do if I was him. Hello there! Anyone who wants to get by here will have to deal with me first. The place behind me is special to us dwarves. If you want to enter it, you'll have to defeat me in a good fairy duel first. You need at least one Psi Fairy in your collection though, otherwise I won't even bother to try. Oh, it's not that he was saying I need one to beat him, he just refused to fight me unless I had one, for reasons. Are you ready to fight? Yeah. Yes I am. Yes, I am. Alright. Well, that's a Sci-Fairy. That's presumably an evolved form of that same Sci-Fairy, considering their identical animation cycles. That's an Earth Fairy. And that's an Earth Fairy. Well, we're learning today. This is the things that things are. Now, if you're going to lead with your Sci-Fairy, I'm going to beat it. Or I'm going to miss. That's also a possibility. Fine, switch to the other identical fairy. What you gonna do, boy? Still not sure what beats Earth Fairies. I feel like I've sussed this one out several times over by now. But I always just forget by the next time. Okay, you're going to switch back to that, so I'm going to switch back to this. Without any confirmation as to what beats Earth Fairies. But that's a question for another day. Oh, fuck off, you do not have the teleport. Bullshit. I'm not playing with you. We're not friends anymore, Mr. Dwarf Fucker. So called not because he fucks dwarfs, but because he is a dwarf and a fucker. Just in case you were unclear on that. Where? There. Got it. Hit it with its best shot. Fired away. What's going on with my controls? That's a new kind of bullshit. That was... How do I explain this? It changed it so right was still right, but it was like circle right rather than strafe right, if you know what I mean. It's a bit of an odd one. An oddity. A strange happening. Oh, I did some damage. Maybe Sci-Fairies are good against Earth Fairies. It seems so. Good. We've fathomed it. We'll have forgotten it by next time. But for now, we have some knowledge under our belt. Good for us. Just add some coinage. I ain't working. That's the way you do it. You fight your fairies on another plane of existence. This joke's taking a while to get to the punchline, but we'll get there in a minute. Not even a punchline, really. I just saw money and was like, I'm going to start quoting the lyrics to Money for Nothing, but substitute a few of the words for ZanZarah-centric things. Maybe that will be a funny. Here's a tip, Joe. It's not a funny. Do I finish it now? Do I go back and keep quoting? Or do I give up? Do I quit while I'm ahead? Why is there a teleporty thing here? Those are things, aren't they? I experienced one time before. Let's see where it takes us. Oh, there's items behind it. I could have had items. But no, I foolishly stepped into the light. And now I'm on a sheer cliff face in a very, very dangerous position. Oh, careful. There we go. We did it. There was a bit of a unfortunate invisible wall situation going on there that caused me to have to sort of step out onto the very edge of the cliff in order to walk around something that wasn't even there. What's going on now? There we go. Character just keeps stopping walking. She's just suddenly suffered a severe leg cramp or something. What's this bridge about then? Why is there not a dark elf on it? Shadow elf? Bad boy elf. Can't have a bridge in this game without one of them on it. That's what they do. They stand on bridges and they challenge you to duels. Oh, I guess it's going to be a dwarf instead. Are you a bad boy dwarf? You okay with this? I can just walk past you? Can I take this? Don't mind, do you? No? Okay, cool. An unexpected visitor. Ah, you have the tools. A moment, please. What? Oh, that's back to the teleporter. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about the tools, but... Ishk. I don't like it. Hang on. Oh, maybe I don't need to use the teleporter. Oh no, I clearly do. There's no dropping down from there. There was a silver Pokeball, for whatever that's worth, in a really awkward position down there. I feel like there should be some way of getting at that, but... At the same time, I don't really care. Yeah, it's like, what am I going to do with that? Go back to the start of the game and catch myself another Wargot? Oh, good job. Let's go do some horrible platforming. Seriously, I'm completely on board with this game. 95% of the time. But when it tries to get me platforming, that's when we fall out. That's when I fall off. That's what they call a pun. Or a play on words. They're not funny. They never will be. But yeah, I just can't help myself. Fuck. You know, rather... As lame as it's going to be, rather than try and come back from this, I think I'm just going to teleport back to the Tower of Dwarves and make my way back that way. What? I landed on it! I just clipped through that chest to hit the floor. At least it only reset me to here. Could have... Oh wait, hang on. Hang on! Oh fuck you, video game. Fuck you on all levels, in all directions, in every hole. This is not okay. It's about as okay as the fact she keeps stopping. Why do you keep stopping, Amy? What is the problem? You keep thinking you've seen someone you know across the valley. I don't understand. Annoyingly, it has counted as me doing this area because the items are all still looted. But I have to come back and talk to this little man in order to get the platforms to come back. Because that's good gameplay. A minute ago when I said I'm on board with this game 90-95% of the time, that's slipping. Maybe 80-85% is a slightly more accurate figure, you know. Maybe I was being a bit optimistic. Maybe perhaps somewhere around 75. 75 sounds fair, yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Just move. You stupid paraplegic bitch. That was uncalled for, I'm sorry, Amy. You're pretty hot for what is probably meant to be like a 14-year-old. You're certainly voiced by a very childish... Oh, fuck off, I jumped! I pressed the jump button. My microphone probably didn't pick it up, but there was a definite clickiness as I hammered my right mouse button as I fell into the abyss there. I have to know what's in that chest, though. I can't let it go. Fuck off. I can't... As aggravating as this area is... See, if it was just like... If it was just a Pokeball, even if it was a gold Pokeball, even if it was a crystal Pokeball, I probably wouldn't care. And if it was just a loot sack, I probably wouldn't care either, but because it's a chest, I feel like there's got to be something good in there. You know? It might not even be something I'm going to use, but... It's probably just going to be one of those fucking carrots again. But I have to know, you know? I can't let it slip through my fingers like this. It's alright, guys. This time I will get it. This time This time I believe I can handle the intense platforming action of a game that looked at Crash Bandicoot's amazing camera perspective and thought, yeah, that'll work, I just don't think the controls are clunky enough. Seriously, anyone who thinks Crash Bandicoot is a good platformer is just rose-tinted as fuck. Game is borderline unplayable. Right, let's take this carefully. Not. Okay, well, whatever. It worked out, don't question it. Right, one more. Come on, Amy. Come on, I believe in you. I believe in that ass. Yes! Yes, I want to open chest. It's an elemental key of fire. Don't I already have that? Is that not what I used to ride the lift into the sky realm? Why have I got another one? Have a look. Oh no, I had air, nature, and earth. This is okay. This is going to be relevant. This is going to be quest centric. I'm glad I didn't skim over it. Oh fuck. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting back from here. Return to the tower. Believe me, you may think this is just dragging things out, but it would have taken far longer for me to try and jump back. And probably just ended in me dying anyway. Which in retrospect might have been a lot of a quicker way. But then if I died I probably wouldn't get the item. Oh. Yeah, there is that to consider too. Yeah, I've made the right decision here. Definitely made the right decision. Only I would agonise for this long over whether teleporting back a screen or trying to complete a jumping puzzle was the right move. But hey, I reached a consensus. My brain agreed with itself. The ayes outweighed the nays, you know. I got it. I see you now have the elementary key of fire. I hardly think there's anything I can do to help you. Okay. Wait, this is... I kind of figured there was more. That's why I came back. There's not more. Shit. This is a quandary. Here's the thing. Somewhere in a previous video, I discovered what I believe to be another lift. One that wasn't working. That happened, right? That wasn't some Nutella-fueled fever dream I had. But where would I have... For now, the only answer I have for myself lies in that one cave I was exploring earlier. See, I know for a fact I haven't fully explored that area, whereas most of the places in this game, I think I've covered pretty completely. Relatively completely. On a scale of 1 to completely, it's certainly towards the upper end, you know? Some more coins through those trees, but I really don't want to have to fight another nature fucker to get them. I think I'm okay for coins. I think I own most of the wealth of this nation, to be honest. I think I am the 1% when it comes to ZanZarah. Oh, for fucking fuck. Just... reproduce. No, this fairy, this one here. Eat this game. Now when I said 75%, perhaps a slightly more accurate figure would be 65. You know? Maybe 60. I mean, the good definitely outweighs the bad, right? So it's got to be over 50. So maybe, you know, 51, 52. And that sounds fair. I couldn't really go below 50% unless, you know, I ran into another mentor or something. I think we all know that's not going to happen, right? See, it's only a Menka. It's fine. We can live with that. This game wouldn't want to upset me like that, right? We're friends, me and ZanZarah. We've been having a good time together. There's no reason to spoil that by making me switch fairy when I don't want to. Want to switch his spell. I don't know if y'all remember. I don't know why I said y'all like I'm some sort of redneck. I'm going to be further from the truth. I've got a very pale neck, in fact. But, I don't know if you remember, but switching fairies is up and down on the scroll wheel. Whereas switching the loadout on your current fairy is clicking the scroll wheel. Which, you know, occasionally makes things a little bit awkward. You know, from time to time something happens that you didn't quite intend. Ooh, quite the trove. Fortunately, what it's not is that dwarf capital I've heard so much about. Oh look. So, you know, I warned the game. You know, I'm fair. I said in advance, you know, unless another mentor shows up, then I'm going to keep it above 50%, you know? You can't say fairer than that. So a mentor's shown up, so I think I can now fairly certainly say that I only enjoy about 45% of this game. 40 at a push. I mean, the 40% that I do enjoy is good. You know, it's good shit. Well, my mentor just evolved into a clum, which may or may not be a good thing. I honestly think the creature that was once my friend has now turned into something that looks like it just clawed its way out of the abysses of the 8th level of hell, but staring directly into my soul. Why, Clum? Why? To top everything off, pretty certain I've fully explored this cave now. That'll do, pig. See you later, guys.